In this video, we're going to be stretching our superficial front line and our arm lines. Okay. So let's go on into it on our mat. We're going to start in a downward dog position. From our down dog, we're just going to get nice and active, right? We always should be. Build that base through our hands and through the arms with that good external rotation. Gripping the floor. With this, we're just gonna do some bounces, right? Getting in that elastic property. So from here, we're just gonna drive in. It's like a controlled bounce, okay? And let it return you back. Okay? So we're gonna do 20 reps. So from here, we're gonna come in for 1, 2, really press away. Shoulders by your ears. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now we're gonna go into our plank. And we're gonna bring our hips down for an up dog. But we're gonna stay nice and engaged here, up on the toes, squeezing the legs together. And press away from the ground. Make your neck nice and long. Okay? And from here, we're gonna bounce into this now. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Shake it out. So with that, we want, because we're going after that front line, we really want to stretch everything out, but we still want to keep that belly button tucked in to keep our pelvis neutral to get even a deeper stretch in that front line. If we just let our pelvis dump and we're stretching, we might feel something, but you're not gonna get the full benefit of it. So really stay engaged and really working and exploring, right? Staying long and engaged. That's what makes this type of stretching a little bit different, okay? We're gonna go into this for one more set. Starting with the down dog. From here, find the position, engage the upper arms. From here, and let's go ahead and go 20 more reps. One about every second or so. Really open up those armpits. Press the shoulders away. Good. Back to our plank. Going into our up dog. Nice and long and engaged. And let's do 20 of these. Last 20. Really drive it through. Good. Shake it out. Good. Good. Next up, we're gonna go into our thoracic bridge. So we're gonna get on our butts, heels towards your butt. We're starting our back. And we're gonna go right into our thoracic bridge. One way you can modify this is by putting blocks by your ears or plates or whatever you need to elevate. to give you more room. And also, if you feel like you're sliding around, you know, either with the blocks or with your hands on the floor, you put the blocks against the wall, and that kind of helps you from sliding. And that'll give you a good reference point too, because if you're gonna stretch into it, you can really fight for your chest to hit the wall. Okay. Those are things just to play around with and modify. I don't have a wall here to show you. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into this one. Okay. So with this thoracic bridge, we're actually gonna point our fingers out to get more into those arm lines. And when we get in position, we're gonna extend the legs and then kind of come back through it. And that's gonna be our elastic stretch and bounce, okay? So it's gonna be a reach and back. We'll do 10 to 15 of these, relax, and then go do our second set, okay? So again, palms out. Sometimes maybe grip the mat just to help get started. And go right into it. And from here, we're gonna really straighten the arms, relax the head, right, and neck. And from here, we're just gonna reach for 1, 2, squeeze their butt and inner thighs together. 9, 10, 5 more. 13, 14, 15. Good. Coming down. I like to keep the hips elevated between thoracic bridge. Just keep everything engaged. Shake it out if you need to. You can play around with hand positioning as far as in, like, rotate it out in, closer, wider. I like to, for this one, when I'm really trying to stretch the arm lines and front lines, point my fingers out. I just feel like that hits it good for me. But then that might not be the case for you, so try something out. Okay, ready for second set? Hands by the ears. And here we go, pressing into it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Really press away, straighten those arms, and rotate those triceps back. And 15. Good. Bring the hips down. Windshield wiper the hips a little bit. Good. We're done with the plasticity, or elasticity, sorry. Now we're gonna get into the plasticity. So, again, we're just stretching that fascia that covers the muscles, joints and ligaments, and by kind of bouncing out of it. And now that we kind of started to break those bonds and those fibers, we're gonna try and hold the position a little bit more. Give it time to kind of settle in that new position. Okay, so how we do that is we're just gonna get in those same positions. We'll do down dog, up dog, thoracic bridge. But this time we're gonna hold it for 5 to 8 breaths and really trying to stay active again. Active throughout the stretch, which makes this different. Okay. So here, let's go starting our down dog. And we're just gonna really press in, right? Shoulders towards your ears. And pressing in, sinking in, opening up. Deep belly breathing. exploring, whatever feels good for you. Good. Now into our up dog. Again, staying engaged in that lower body. Open up. Coming forward. Open up that chest. Suck your belly button in. Neck nice and long. Squeezing your glutes. Good. I want to go back to our butt. And we're going to do the rest bridge. So now again, this time instead of the bouncing, we're going to really hold into it. And we'll do 2 sets of this. So again, hands by the ears and coming up and pressing in, reaching, pressing the arms away. Straighten the legs, squeeze them tight. Maybe walk those feet in closer. Good, and down. Keep the hips up. Nice and engaged. We're gonna do one more. And let's go on into it. So, maybe playing around again. Hand positioning, switching it up. I'm actually gonna bring the fingers a different direction this time. And go into it. And you know, I actually liked how this felt better with the fingers out, so I'm going into that. Deep belly breathing. When you're ready, go on out of that. And windshield wiper the hips again. And then I'm gonna do actually one more because I'm feeling it. We're gonna do, you know, this is kind of a deep front line elastic stretch, but still help work on the splits. Okay, so what we'll do is kind of get into it best we can. straightening, but we're staying nice and active. If we need to, we get blocks right here, which I'll do sometimes just to help. But we're gonna get kind of both the front leg and this back leg nice and active. And we're gonna point these toes towards you, squeeze that back leg. From here, we're gonna bounce. Do our elastic bouncing again. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. Again, just as needed. Try and get that back leg as straight as you can. Front leg as straight as you can. Pointing the toe. And then let's try and square those hips. And then let's do another 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Other way. Good. From here, let's go ahead and go on into it. 9, 10, 12, 14, 16. If you're feeling like you're stretching out more, maybe you elongate it a little bit more. I feel like I'm loosening up, so I'm gonna do like another 10. This little longer position for me. One, and good. I'm gonna switch sides. Good. And last 20. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Back to the front. Let's get into the elastic properties now. So again, stay nice and engaged. Wind as much as you need to. And we're just gonna hold it here and take some of our belly breaths. But again, staying engaged. We're not relaxing into it as much as we would another stretch. So really kind of keep that back leg straight, fight to keep those hips kind of positioned more neutral, and play around, right? Stay engaged. And breathe. The only way, if you're working towards the splits, is to be trying to do the splits more, right? Your body will find a way in the things you try and throw at it. Your body wants to adapt to be able to do the things that you're throwing at it. For the most part, depending on what you're throwing at it. But if you're doing it smart, taking it easy, right, your body will change. And it happens rather quickly too if you stay consistent. It's all about consistency. Right, if you're just doing this video once and you're expecting them to see like if you're taking a magic pill, there is no magic pill, right? Where can you get more engagement and sink a little deeper? Fight for those positions. Good, let's switch sides. Last little bit here. Again, find whatever works for you. Get engaged, sinking in. I'm gonna adjust a little bit. back to the point where your body wants a change, you know. Structure implies function. The same goes for your body. If you're someone who moves a lot, say you could spot a swimmer, right? Who's someone who's been swimming a long time, because their body adjusts to their function of swimming, right? So their structure of their body changes to mold towards their function, right? Wrestlers look like wrestlers because they molded that way, right? If they do it over and over consistently. Same thing if you're sitting at a desk or you're not moving or sitting and watching TV all day, you know, your body's gonna adjust to that. Yeah, just leave you with that. Good, bring the knee down. Good, and there's some front line stretching and deep front arm line stretching for you. Hope you enjoyed.